As House Judiciary Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, good to see you. So you voted to impeach Mayorkas. Do you think you and your colleagues are going to get those 3 votes back?
Oh, we'll get them back because you understand that Blake Moore will vote to impeach. He only had to do what he needed to do so he could bring this up. It's a complicated mechanism, but bring it up again. And he did the right thing so that we can be sure to impeach him next week. Here's the deal. Steve Scalise will be a yes vote for impeachment, and he has been getting some treatments back home in Louisiana. He will be back. He's doing well. He's fine, and he's going to be there, and he's going to be voting for impeachment. Blake Moore will, and we will have the votes we need. We always knew it was going to be a razor-thin majority. We always knew it was going to be tight. We can do this, and it's the right thing to do. Alejandro Mayorkas has failed in his duties.
Let me ask you this. One of your colleagues who voted against the impeachment was Congressman Mike Gallagher. He released an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal explaining his decision where he said, quote, impeachment not only would fail to resolve Biden's border crisis, but would also set a dangerous new precedent that would be used against future Republican administrations. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I would hope that any future Republican administration would never have anybody who didn't fulfill the obligations of the Constitution of the United States, who didn't fulfill the obligations when he was sworn into office, Alejandro Mayorkas, that is, and swore to protect the American people, to protect our country. This is an invasion. Our borders are open. It is dangerous. He has done this purposefully and willfully. And with due respect to my colleague, Michael Gallagher, he's a good man, but I disagree with him thoroughly on this issue. We've never seen anyone, in my mind, in an official capacity do what Alejandro Mayorkas has done. He deserves to be impeached.
Okay.
We can't let it slide.
Let me ask you this. President Biden in New York City today for campaign events as his border policies impact the crime crisis. A grand jury indicted 1 suspect in the brutal beating of NYPD officers, and the search is still ongoing for several other suspects. But even New York Democrat Governor Kathy Hochul says the crimes were bail eligible and all suspects should have been held. Now, another shocking attack by an illegal migrant, this time at the Long Island home of a Jewish family. Self-described Palestinian from northern Africa who crossed the border illegally was captured on doorbell footage stealing a pro-Israel flag. The homeowner claims that when he confronted the migrant immediately began punching him and put him in a chokehold. He struck a similar pose to one of the illegals arrested for the NYPD attack. You can see it there. Congressman, this looks like a really grotesque new trend. What do you make of it?
Oh, what I make of it is, what did you think was going to happen? You know, it's great for Kathy Hochul to say what she's saying now, but those are alligator tears to me. You know, some of these elected officials that supported liberal prosecutors, that supported downgrading what were felonies to misdemeanors, that supported this new system of justice, now they see what the result of it is. We knew this all along. We knew this was what's going to happen. We are going to pay for illegal immigration for generations to come. It's going to hurt the United States of America. It already has. And let me say this, there are 2 images that stick in my mind. One of them is when, you know, Joe Biden and his administration was elected, and there were all those illegals at the border with Joe Biden t-shirts on, ready to come over. And the second image is after these individuals beat these police officers, and they were immediately, most of them, actually released. And when they were released after their arraignment, one of them just looked at the cameras and put up his middle finger to America.
Right.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you say, that middle finger to America, to me, seems like they feel like they're in the driver's seat right now. Congressman, we've got to leave it there. Thank you for your thoughts on this.
Thank you.